On your hometown station, KHTS 737 is the time on this Tuesday. I'm Tori. Yes, we will talk traffic and weather. However, I'm very excited because it is Tuesday, and that means Dr. Jaimie Ronchetto is here from Cinema Vet, and we get to talk about puppies. I love talking about Well, we'll talk about all kinds of animals, but I love talking about puppies. So let's do traffic and weather first, and then we'll talk to Dr. Jaimie. Fair?
Beep, 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 beep. Go!
7:38. Of course, traffic on the 8s every 10 minutes right here on your hometown station, southbound side of the 14, a little tough at Sand Canyon, in through to Golden Valley. Had two separate problems. We're still recovering, so it's a slow ride down all the way to the 5. The 5 was wrecked on the early side this morning. Problems southbound side at Calgrove. We're in a recovery period, but it's very heavy. McBean into Lyons, and then it starts to thin out a bit. But if you're going as far south as the 118 and further south into Burbank, allow yourself some extra time. It's just a nasty ride. And the 405 is the 405. Southbound side starts to slow at Devonshire all the way in through the Sepulveda Pass. That's traffic on your hometown station, KHTS. Your hometown station weather, it is going to be a gorgeous day today. I'm seeing the clouds already start to dissipate. We should see highs in the mid to upper 70s, overnight lows in the upper 50s. A great day tomorrow, but then on Thursday we have a chance of rain. Now currently we still have some clouds hanging around in Newhall. We're looking at 62 degrees. Canyon Country 61, Valencia 62.
KHTS.
It is 7:30, coming up on 7:39. It is a Tuesday. It is almost 7:40, and that means that Dr. Jaimie Ronchetto from Cinema is here, and we're going to talk all kinds of things, including puppies. Yay, puppies. Are we going to talk about puppies?
We can talk about puppies.
We can talk about puppies. All right. First of all, how are you doing? You went on vacation. We didn't get to see you last couple of weeks.
I know.
Did you have a nice vacation?
I did have a nice vacation.
Yay!
Yes, it was very relaxing.
And you came back all ready for the puppies.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to talk about today? I know there's a big event coming up. Would you like to talk about that?
I think that's important. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about it.
So it's the Bow Wows and Meows Pet Fair that we have every October. It's a really great event. It's held at Hart Park, and it's on Sunday, October 8th.
Sunday, October 8th. So everybody right now, mental note if you're in the car, October 8th, October 8th, October 8th. If you're near, something where you can write it on your calendar.
It's a free event, and it's just a huge adoption event. All of the LA County shelters will be bringing their animals, dogs, cats, bunnies. There'll be quite a few rescues there as well with their animals. Rabies vaccinations, microchipping. We will be there talking to everybody, handing out coupons and giving advice. And it's just a really fun event. We've been there this will be our 5th year. So we've gone every year since we've been open. And
so as a vet, when you're at one of these events, because they can grab, the puppies, the dogs, the cats, you go and they just tug on your heartstrings.
Sure.
But sometimes you're not ready. You've got to be ready. You have to know that they take a lot of care and love.
Yes.
And how do you help people make that transition so they come to this amazing event, a wonderful event, which pretty much has thought of everything: the shots, the chipping, which is extremely important. How do you kind of help make that transition and let them know that this is not, you can't just put the puppy or the rabbit in the cage and walk away?
Right. So hopefully when you come, if you're going to think about adoption, you sort of have it set in your head about what you're looking for, because it can get very overwhelming and confusing. There's a lot of animals there, and they're all going to be very excitable, or they're going to be really shy, just depending on how they are in that environment, because there's a lot of people around, lots happening. So sort of spending some one-on-one time with that animal, if you find one that interests you, talking to the staff that know them best to find out what their personality is really like, and seeing if that really is going to fit with your lifestyle. If you are, really active and you want an outdoor dog, let them know that so they can kind of direct you to
Because every dog is different. Some dogs, my dog goes outside and can't get back into the house soon enough. Right. She is a house. She loves the inside. Like, comes right back. Like, I mean, faster than, a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
But some dogs love the outside. They love to jump in the pool. They love to, and you have to have, I think, you kind of have to match the personality. So what would you say? Is it a good idea to do a little research before this event and see maybe what kind of dogs would be right for you?
Absolutely.
And then if you see that dog, then it's perfect match, love connection, and everybo's happy.
Right. That's always helpful, to have an idea of what you want before you go, because they do have all sorts of breeds there. And so having an idea will kind of steer you in that right direction rather than just seeing everybody there.
Because it does. It tugs on your heartstrings, and you're like, I'll take that one, that one, that one, and that one.
Right.
And
have a house full before you know it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes that just doesn't work out. Pets, you can't neglect them, and you have to make sure you take care of them, and there are shots involved. Now, you said certain shots will be provided. Now, is that free of charge, or is there a charge?
I believe Tags is going to be there giving, I think it's free.
Okay.
If it's not, then it's a very, very low cost rabies vaccine. And then, certainly depending on the shelter, the rescue that you go with, many come with the vaccines on board, so they're fully vetted and good to go for that, first year or so. And then we certainly recommend having yearly checkups anyways.
Absolutely.
And then like I said, we'll be there with our booth. We're there for questions. A lot of people bring their own pets just for the socialization aspect. It's a fun place to kind of have a little getaway for the afternoon. And so if you have questions about your pets, come find us. We're here to kind of help direct you. And if there is a medical reason to come in, we can talk about that and what to expect at your visit and how we can help you best.
This time of year, so it's a big doggy fair. Mark the calendar, October 8th.
October 8th.
October 8th. Mark the calendar. Big doggy fair. What would you say this time of year? Now, we're just transitioning. You came in and we both said, wow, what a beautiful morning.
Gorgeous, yes.
And what would you say is the biggest issue when you see pets come into your office? Is there a seasonal thing that's happening right now that we need to be on the lookout for?
I mean, allergies are always a thing out here. Right?
How can you tell if your dog, cat, or pet has an allergy?
Oftentimes they'll be very itchy. Most of the time we see skin allergies in this area, and it just sort of depends on what they're allergic to, but since we are having a change of season, different things start growing, different pollens are floating around, and so some animals get more itchy in the fall than they were in the summer, or it could be vice versa. You could have had a very itchy summer, and then now that things are cooling off and different things are growing, they may finally have some relief. So that's one interesting thing that we see is just sort of
do dogs get allergies like people? Like, because when I have allergies, my eyes run and tear, and my nose starts to run. Do they have the same type of things going on?
They can certainly have that. We do see eye discharge, nasal discharge, sneezing. We also see just ear infections or just itchy skin in general, chewing at the feet, red, kind of dry skin. All of that we've seen.
So it's interesting. They kind of mirror humans a little bit.
Absolutely.
What would you say is the most important thing? If there is one thing right now, without even thinking, to take care of your pet, what would it be? That one thing. Make sure of what?
Well, pressure. I think just in...
I put you on the I put you on the spot every time you're here.
Yeah. I mean, I think in general for everybody, it's really important to make sure that their pets, not just rabies vaccines, but just vaccines in general, are up to date. It's easy to forget something like that, but it's really important for their health. Every animal is going to potentially have their own problems, and even if they're just healthy overall as it is, then it's kind of easy to forget to come in. But keeping that record and knowing that they're up to date and they're safe and they're...
Do you remind people when they come in?
We do.
Next time, 3 months away, you need this. Do you remind people?
Right, and that's why we really try to work hard, and we ask, if they're a newer client and we need those records, we might be a little pushy with that because we want to make sure that everybody is safe and protected.
Pushy's good.
Yeah.
Pushy, you know what? Here's the thing. Pushy's good because you're protecting their pet. Why would you be, laid back about something like that?
It's important to have that history, for everybody's records. So.
It really is. All right, Dr. Jaimie, it's time for me to have a little fun with you. It's that time of the interview.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. There it goes. It's called the KHTS Fast Five.
Okay.
And we do this so people get to know you. If you're driving around in the car right now, I know how cool Dr. Jaimie is because I know Dr. Jaimie. But maybe you don't. Maybe this is the first time you're hearing about Dr. Jaimie. Maybe you need a new vet for your pet. And so you want to get to know her personality. And so this is how we accomplish that. I throw questions at Dr. Jaimie, and she has to answer as quickly as possible. And we have a couple of laughs, hopefully, and you get to know. So you ready for the KHTS Fast Five?
Sure.
Here we go. You got it. No thinking. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream.
Early bird, night owl?
Night owl.
Really?
This is rough for me. Yeah.
Camping or a luxury hotel?
Oh, camping.
Movie that you could watch over and over and still be entertained every single time?
Oh, gosh. There's so many. Love Actually.
Hugh Grant. Mm-hmm. Hugh Grant? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram?
Facebook.
Look at you, Dr. Jaimie. You did awesome. So great having you here. Thank you for all the great tips. We will make sure and mark the calendar for the very special event on October 8th, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.